Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Get Happy Outdoors. Whoo-wee! I tell you what, this is my first hike out looking for brownies, or more or less, I'm actually trying to look for elk. I'm looking for bulls to find out where they're hanging out right now. So it's right around April 1st. I'm out looking for brownies for the first time this year, and I just found one, guys. We had a really fresh snow last night. Covered up a whole bunch of stuff, so I've been following elk tracks to see where they're actually going and hanging and stuff like that. Trying not to get on any fresh sets of tracks. I'm trying to actually get on day old tracks and backtrack them and stuff like that to see where they're hanging out. So I don't want to follow fresh tracks. I don't want to. That's not the type of shit hunting that I do. I don't want to just follow tracks and walk up on a set that they drop right then and there. I will follow tracks a little ways, and if I happen to find one on the set of tracks, hey, awesome. But that's not my intention. Never. That's too easy. I don't want that. I want the challenge. And check this out, guys. I was hiking that whole hillside over there for, gosh, miles. The elk were hanging a lot higher than I expected them to be. But I knew about this little open bowl right here. So I just wanted to keep on going until I got to this bowl and see if I could find any deer antlers or anything in here. And check this out, guys. Right here behind me, I got an elk shed. I don't know if it's brown. It looks brown. It doesn't even look big. I don't know what he's doing on the ground already. Yeah, look at that guy. Man, I walked right on by him too, and I didn't even look. That's a ragger. Just a rando drop, I'll bet. This happens every year, guys. A lot of times I'll find random drops that are a good week or two ahead of the rest of the bulls, even the big bulls. And the rando drops can be just little bulls, little raggers, little 5-pointers or something like that, little 6ers, but they're not the big boys. And literally, I know this. I mean, just yesterday I saw 3 big boys with all holding on to their antlers still. And we just came across this little ragger 5-pointer. So you never know. I mean, just because you got one on the ground doesn't mean that they're all dropping yet. Doesn't mean that you should race out into the woods and start chasing them all. And I've been super quiet. I've actually gotten to within, I'd say, bow range of every deer I've seen and everything. So I'm being really quiet while I'm out here. I mean, right now talking to you guys, that's as loud as I've been all day. Wow. Brown as brown can be. Let's check it out. Let's see. Scour the area. Is there another one? Nope. Oh. Oh no, he's a 6er. Yeah. Oh. I'd say he probably dropped it just a couple of days ago. Heck. God, he's so dark. Look at how dark he is. Oh boy. At least I'm in the right area. And the sun is getting real low on me. Right on. That's our first brownie of the year right there, guys. Nice little straight 6er. Pretty heavy fella. I'd say he's right about 7 pounds. And it's the last week of March. So he dropped just a couple days ago, maybe yesterday even. So, all right, let's go find his other side. First brownie of the year. Yeah, baby. Woohoo! First brownie of the year. Loving it. All right. Till the next one, guys. Get happy outdoors. Yeah. We're walking along some of these bull tracks just to explore what they're going through. And we just walked up on this late drop deer shed. Check this out. What's this right here? That's just a stick, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's a very late drop deer shed because it just snowed last night. And this guy's up on top of the snow. Let's check him out. Oh crap. That's not a shed. Holy crap. You believe that guy was under there? That's a deadhead. I thought it was a shed. I was like, man, why is he so hard to pick up? Yeah, that's a deadhead, man. Yeah, you can see I'm walking in more than a foot of snow. Antlers are brown. But yeah, his antlers literally are brown. Well, oh well. I thought I had a shed, but I'm gonna have to leave this behind. Oh well. At least it's a cool find. Looks like the lions are out. This is a bigger lion. I just crossed paths of a smaller lion. This one's not very big still, but he's bigger than the other one I just crossed. So maybe these guys are like siblings still hunting together. But they're all over this place. And I'll tell you the truth, guys, sometimes, not often, but sometimes lion tracks have actually led me to elk antlers. Especially the fresh brownies, because they smell the blood on the pedicle, on the base, and they go check it out. So following the lion tracks sometimes even helps you find sheds. Or lions. Whichever you're in the mood for. Well, check this out. Find coyote and fox skulls quite often, but never as fresh as this. Looks like his head is... I'm betting somebody shot him. Alright, well, made it up to the top of this flat here. I'm trying to get over it. It's pretty wide, but hey guys, it's a new day. Yeah, I'm walking up this flat. I just crossed two dirt roads right here. You can see that little brown stake right there, one of those forestry road sign things. And yeah, I'm just trying to make my way past over to that next little gully, that ridge, those fingers over there. And just walking through, I happen to look back and boom, got a deer antler up here on the top, right next to this road over here. That's just like 40 yards away. And the other road is just about 50 yards that way. Old chalker deer antler that nobody's seen. Oh, that's cool. At least we found an antler today. We'll pick it up. Always like it when I don't get skunked on antlers at all. Cool. Well, let's keep going, guys. Yay, yay, yay. Well, guys, we just found that deer antler 20 yards over there, and I spotted all these bones here. And I believe I glassed up the skull, and looks like it's a dead shed bull. Look at that, there's bull tracks right there. Yep, there's the skull. Oh man, that's a good size one too. Jeez, he's big. Yep, shed bull, barely starting to grow back after he dropped his antlers. Oh, crud. Hate seeing that. So just remember, guys, don't follow fresh tracks. If you're one of the many people who try to get out first and get on elk tracks when you think they've shed their antlers, don't get on fresh tracks, guys. Don't be bumping them. get on day-old tracks. All right? Try your best not to bump them. That's all. That's why we wear camouflage when we're shed hunting. Those of us who are professionals. That's why we wear camo. All right? Because we don't want the elk to know we're there. Especially, I mean, we're skilled enough that we can be out scouting them, but we're not really out stomping the grounds looking for antlers during the shedding. We're just scouting. We're just looking at them from a distance to see where they are, and then try to determine where they might have shed their antlers, based on where we see them at. So we don't go in there that day, but ultimately, I mean, like I said, guys, there's so many people that are following tracks these days. You're not going to listen. I know you're not going to listen, but please just consider this. Don't follow fresh tracks. All right? Don't spook up the bulls. You're going to split them all up by doing that. So instead of a group of 6 or more, you're going to split them up into groups of just 2, and their antlers are going to be spread all over the place. Oh, why do that? It's so much harder to find their antlers that way. If you let them stay in their little groups, it's a whole lot easier to find more antlers. And everybody wants to come out with heavy packs, right? Oh, man. So anyways, guys, don't follow fresh tracks. Try to get on day-old or older tracks when you think the shedding has started, all right? Because I know so many of you are just not going to listen to me. You don't have the ethics. You just don't have it. You don't have the self-restraint to not do what you know is wrong. That's the bottom line. And as a result of those actions, that's how this happens. Trust me, guys, this is not a very tough area on these elk right here. There's no other reason that this guy should have died. This is not mountain lion terrain or anything like that. This guy just got pushed and pushed and pushed until exhaustion. This is not a tough area for him to live in. It's got plenty of feed, easy terrain, doesn't hold a ton of snow, and doesn't have many predators. There's just no reason for this to happen. This is definitely caused by humans. Human pressure. He had dropped his antlers maybe just 2 days, 3 days prior. I'd say 3 or 4 days prior, actually. Starting to get some regrowth there, but just barely. So yeah, after 3 or 4 days of getting pushed and pushed and pushed, he dropped dead. All right, guys, let's go on to the next one. Let's keep it on a happy note. All right. Welcome back, everybody. This is another day. For the last 2 days, I've been in different areas. I got mudded in. The following day, I got stuck in the mud for an entire day. It was just a horrible day, so that's part of the shed hunting process, you know. Try to get into areas. If you get in there early in the morning when the snow's all crunchy and the roads are frozen still, you can get further in. But if you come out midday or anytime before sunset, it's super duper muddy and clay, and you can't get out, basically. So you have to wait till everything freezes up again to get out, which is what I did. So anyways, yesterday we got skunked. I was in a different area, tons of boot tracks on every single set of elk tracks there were in the woods. So today I figured we'd come back into the area where I found the first brownie of the year. See if there's been any boot tracks in here since. And so far I have not seen any boot tracks. And what's even better, guys, is I'll tell you, I'm about a quarter mile, maybe a half a mile away from where I found the big brownie, the first brownie. And the reason I turned you on, of course, I just got another one. I just got up into this area. I've been just inching my way towards here because this is where I was figuring that those bulls would go. There was a group of 3 of them. And like I said, I don't like walking on fresh tracks because I don't want to spook them or put any unnecessary pressure on them. And I saw fresh tracks coming up here from where I found the brownie. The brownie, I found the tracks that I was close to when I found that brownie. Those tracks were at least 24 hours old because it snowed the night before and they had snow halfway covering them. So I knew that those were old enough to follow and I wouldn't spook anything. And that's the whole key, guys. I mean, if you're going to follow tracks, which is what I'm seeing everybody do right now, absolutely everybody, don't follow the fresh tracks, all right? Try to pick some tracks that are a day old or more. Follow those tracks, all right? Because if you follow the fresh tracks, you're just pushing the elk around. You're going to kill the elk, push them out of the area too. This is the big key, guys. You don't realize when you push an elk, he has a memory, all right, just like we do. And he remembers, hey, every time I shed in that area, I get pushed. And I don't like that. So I'm going to stop shedding in that area. And then all of a sudden, you don't have any more bulls shedding in the areas that you like to shed hunt in. So just stay off fresh tracks, all right? If you're following the tracks all the time, just stay off the fresh ones, guys. All right, so enough of that. Let's get to this antler. I just spotted it. It's about 40 yards up the hill from me. I literally did not know it was there with my naked eye. I just saw that patch of trees right there, so I pulled up my binos and I can barely see a tip over this sagebrush. So it's closer to me than all those trees, basically. It's just barely into the trees. But there were 3 bulls in this group that came up here. Maybe I'll find all 5 of the other antlers that are in here, because there would be 6 antlers altogether, right? Let's go check this out, guys. This is awesome. Oh, found that one, and hey, it led me back into this area where there's at least 5 more antlers, so let's hit it. Oh, I hate sagebrush. God, I hate shit hunting in sagebrush country. It so sucks, because you basically gotta look where you're stepping. Oh, that's a big boy. That's not a match to mine. Look at that, guys. What the heck is a big boy doing up here? At the time he dropped his, this was covered in snow. I mean, there was almost 2 feet of snow up here. Oh, please tell me your match is right here. Oh, what a funky antler, too. I suppose it could be the match. The back end's not very big. Oop. Look at that, guys. We got another brownie. Really long sword on him, though. Makes me think he's definitely not the match. All right. Oh, wow. Oh, man. Yeah, that's a different bull, all right. He's long. Nice and long down there. Look at that, guys. Awesome. Oh, man, I love finding elk sheds. Especially dark brown elk sheds like this. Oh, I'm so happy with this. I guess I was telling myself, if I came up here, by the time I got to the area that I wanted, which is this spot, if I saw boot tracks, I was just going to drop right back down. I wasn't even going to search at all. I was going to go to a different location. But I haven't seen a boot track yet, and we just found an antler, so that means I got to scour this area. Oh, till the next one, guys. Get happy outdoors. Yes. Oh, that's a good. Got a lot of mass to him everywhere. Look at that guy. Man, oh man, is that cool. Long beam. Long sword. Really long sword. Yeah, baby. This is how we get happy outdoors. Yes. Let's go find some more. Whew. Hope you guys are doing good. Doing good out there. What is that down there? No. Branch. Can't believe I'm the first one who made it up into this spot. Never found an antler up here before. I've only been in here once. Didn't really seem like it had a lot of potential, but because of that group of bulls coming up toward this area, that's why I wanted to hit it. So even even the areas that you just don't think, you know, in the past you've been through them all and no antlers have been in there, still worth going in and give it another try right after they drop. So till the next one, guys, get happy outdoors. All right, guys. Looks like we got another one. I'm still in the area that we just found that last brown in, but the one I'm looking at right now looks like it could be a hard white. It's definitely not dark. All the others have been really, really dark. So, well, without further ado, let's go walk up to it. All right, let's walk up to it, guys. Here it is. Oh man, I hate looking for antlers in sagebrush. Looks like a freak. Definitely does not look like a brownie. No, it's not. I missed this guy. I've been up here before and I missed him. That is totally hard white. How did I miss this guy before? Such an easy spot. Wow, he's a big boy too. Wow. Super dark on the back. It's impossible for this to be a hard white. It's not. This is a brownie. It's just... How is it possible? This thing was only dropped about a week ago. No way. It can't be possible. Man, look at this guy. No, he's a hard white. He's been here too long. Look at that back end. Wow. Oh, boy. Chipped off another point right there. He was trying to be an 8-pointer. Jeez. Man, another one with the broken second and broken third. That seems to be the 2 points that they're breaking up here on these guys. The seconds and the thirds. But, wow, guys. What a back end, huh? Heavy back end. This is a 10-pound antler, I'd say. Oh, yeah. Nice, but look how clean that burr is. Oh, look at that sucker. Sitting right up here in the wide open sunlight for an entire year, and he's barely got any cracks in him. He's definitely a hard white, but man, he's right on the verge of passing for a brownie. It's because they get so dense when they're this big. They actually do last a while. But man, that's crazy. All right, guys, let's go get some more. I hope you're having fun out there. All right, till the next one, get happy outdoors. Wow, look at that back end on this guy, man. Holy crap. That is so cool. Oh, yeah. Loving it. Wow. Just wow. Ah.